up, baddies? What's good? It's Salty here, and we are doing our second Christmas look of the season, you guys. And I'm literally obsessed with this. This is the sexy reindeer makeup that we did here. And so if you like this look and you want to know how to do it, stick around because we got a tutorial coming right up. All right, babies, so we're doing a voiceover today. I really just wanted to jam out to music and do my makeup at the same time. So we're gonna work with this and see how it goes. I did already do my brows off camera today. I didn't really have the patience to record that part because they were not being my friend. So we are just starting this look out with the tape. We're gonna use tape today instead of a makeup wipe to make that winged liner. Not even winged liner, winged shadow, nice and sharp. For this entire eye look, I am using the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. One of my absolute favorite palettes to use. She is definitely well loved. Also, peep the reindeer antlers. How cute are they? Anyways, we are starting this look out with the shade Maple. It's a cute lighter brown shade, lighter one of the palette, and it's got kind of like an orangey copper undertone. And I'm using this as my transition shade. With this one, we bring it out pretty high up and make kind of like a smoky effect, and also make my eye look more elongated by going upward with the tape and making it a really long and sharp, precise wing. I'm also bringing it through the crease and towards the inner corner, but not necessarily going that entire way, just stopping right above the corner of the eye, the inner corner of the eye. And then you want to grab a fluffy brush, fluffier blending brush, and really just buff that out. The second shade, you guys, this is my absolute favorite shade of eyeshadow. This one is called Sugar Chestnut. And I will use this over and over and over again. I use it all the freaking time, you guys. It is so pretty. It reminds me of hot cocoa, and it just has the best gray type of undertone to it that I just think is so freaking beautiful. And last but not least, we're going in with the shade Truffle to really smoke out that wing, make it nice and dark. And the darker you go, the lower on the lid you go, and the shorter the wing, just so you can keep those shades in their own area, but transition and blend them into each other, and it makes a really, really pretty smoky effect. And yes, here I am jamming. I honestly just love the therapeutic vibes that it gives to just listen to your favorite songs and do your makeup. It is like the best me time that I could ever ask for. Definitely my favorite time of day. So I'm now going in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie Concealer, and I am just cutting my crease. And I avoided that entire area of my eyelid with the eyeshadows, so I didn't really have to stack on a bunch of it or use a makeup remover to clean it up first. I used a very small amount of shadow, so I just laid it right on top. Something that I wish somebody would have told me earlier in the game when I started doing makeup was, when you're doing a cut crease, don't swipe the concealer, pat it down, do little dabs with your brush and pat it down into the skin, and that also makes it so you can be more precise and less messy. And with this, I always use my finger to pat it into my skin at the very end, because our fingers are our greatest tool, you guys. The warmth of our fingers melts that cream down into your skin, nice and seamless. And in this video, you guys, I really got deep down into the details and really showed you guys the entire process. And if you guys feel like that's too much showing you the entire process, definitely let me know. But I think that it's really helpful, especially for beginners, to see each and every step and me taking my time, because I noticed that a lot of people on YouTube go so quickly, and you have to just really slow it down for some people, because when you are beginning, there's nothing I appreciated more when I was first starting out than somebody who took their time on their videos. And so that's kind of my main goal with my YouTube channel, is to take my time, show you guys the process so you can really see exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, our fingers are our greatest tools. You're going to see me using my fingers a lot for the concealer especially. That is the main one with me that I have to use my fingers at the very end, is the concealer. And obviously you want to set it. So we're using a one size translucent powder. It's a mattifying powder to set my concealer down on my eyes, make it so the shades don't transfer. That's an even bigger mess. And because I'm using the One Size setting spray, which is waterproof, super drying, I'm going in with the MAC Fix Plus first for hydration, and then the One Size setting spray. And also a quick little disclaimer for that one, it dries so fast. I love it. And the absolute best, most satisfying part is the tape. Removing the tape is my favorite part when I'm doing a wing. It is so satisfying. All right, babes, we're going in with the Matte Conceal and Correct palette. This is one of my favorite products to use as a concealer for the under eye. I think it sets on the skin so flawlessly. I love the way that it glows, but you can set it just enough to make it not look oily. And it's medium coverage, but it is buildable. And there's 6 shades in this entire palette, and 2 of those shades are color correctors, so it can definitely blur out that darker under eye effect that we can get, especially if we're lacking hydration in the skin. This is so good, you guys. 10 out of 10 recommend. I feel like MAC products are so slept on these days, and I don't understand why, because they are literally one of my absolute favorite brands. And here we are again using the finger to blend that in. I feel like it definitely gets rid of every crease that you could possibly have if you blend with your fingers first and immediately set with powder right after. And we obviously have to get in another dance session because that's what we do over here. We vibing, we chilling. Mood was set. I was feeling the vibes. I'm getting festive. I don't think I've ever done a Christmas look like this before, and I was super excited for how it was going to turn out, and it actually came out exactly as I had hoped. Once I set that concealer under the eye, that's when I go in with my eyeshadow again. I used the Truffle on the under eye, but I did not take it all the way in because I wanted to leave room for the white product that I'm going to be using. God, I'm sorry, you guys. But when you take the eyeshadow from the wing down and not all the way in, it gives your eye this more rounded shape than the cat eye, which is what I'm very used to. I'm always have a cat eye. But when you round out your eyes like this, it gives you that doe look, that deer and headlights look. And here's what I thought was going to be the star of the show, you guys. The KVD Dazzle Flakes in the shade Cosmic Snow. I specifically did not test this one out on my TikTok video because I wanted to wait until this video to show you guys what it looked like. And it really did not set the way that the other shades did. And I don't know why. But this one had like little round bundled up balls of product inside the jar, and the other 2 shades, Magnetic Cloud and Polar Night, didn't do that. And getting this on my lid, you guys, it was not laying down like it should when it's wet, because you can either use the product while it's dry or when it's wet. I got it wet. It did not lay down the way that the other 2 shades did, and I don't know why that is. That doesn't make any sense to me, but that's the struggle I was having with this. I would get the brush wet, I would get the product wet, it would look like it was going to go down the way that it should have, but then it started to flake while I was putting it on my eye, and so I kept getting the loose powder in my eye. It was not pleasant. But you know what? We're staying optimistic. It worked. It definitely looked really pretty by the time I was done, but it took me more time than I expected. So with my foundation, this is what I'm mixing. I'm mixing the Haus Labs foundation, and it's the lightest shade that they have, and I'm mixing it with my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. And the reason that I'm doing this is because the lightest shade, I think it's called Ivory, in the Haus Labs foundation, it has no undertone to it. So there's no pink undertone, no yellow undertone, no olivey. It's a very white, solid, looks like Elmer's glue colored foundation. And I mix this with my foundations that are my summer shade because it's winter and obviously we lose our tan in the winter. I get a little bit more pasty than usual, and I don't want to go buy a new foundation shade just because I got a little bit lighter. So I mix it with this and it brings it back down, neutralizes it to my shade that I am currently. So that's another fun little tip not to mention the formula for you. Something I wish I knew how to do a long time ago when I was looking really yellow or orange, because I also did not ever want to go buy another foundation, and I would be like, you know what? It's fine. Nobody's going to notice. Bitch, everybody notices. Anyways, to lay this foundation down, blend it in my skin, I'm using the MAC 171S brush. It's a foundation brush. My absolute favorite brush for foundation, you guys. The shape and the angle of this makes it so you can get really super precise underneath the wing of your eyeshadow, your liner, line it up with your concealer, blend it really good, but it also, the angle that it has makes it super easy to blend the foundation in above the brows without messing them up. I know a lot of people do their brows last because they tend to mess them up with the foundation application. So if you're using this kind of brush, it's so good for that. And of course, some more MAC products. We're doing my contour. And this brush is the MAC 187. It's a large duo fiber brush. And I feel like this for contour is really easy to use. It's kind of intimidating because it is a larger brush. But I cover it in, across my cheekbone as if it was a blush. And then I go on top of it with a blush. And this contour is also the MAC Pan Contour as well. I know, sue me, I've never been a liquid contour kind of girly. I like what I like, and I really love the powder, the pressed powder contour shades by MAC, and I really love the KVD ones as well. I do the whole shebang, you guys. I do my head, my cheeks, my jaw, my nose, the works, okay? So the day I die, I want to be as snatched as I can possibly be in the face, and underneath the jawbone is my absolute favorite place to do it. This is a brush by Morphe. This is a concealer brush, and I use it as my contour for my nose because it's so precise. I want everybody to be super careful when they're contouring their nose. It can look really dirty really fast, and I don't want you to be deceived by this video right here. I'm going super hard on this, very heavy-handed, because I am doing a theatrical, creative reindeer look. And so the nose, the definition on a reindeer's nose, I feel would be definitely more intense, a little more on the intense side. Brings out that shape a lot more, and I would not go this heavy-handed on a regular day. But because we're getting creative here, we're going all out. We're going bronzy, we're going sharp, we're going snatched. We're doing it all, baby. And this is the Melt Cosmetics bronzer. Again, super heavy-handed, and you can tell it's showing. If you're going for a normal day-to-day look, do not do as I'm doing right now. It does look super sun-kissed though. I'm not gonna lie. Just super sun-kissed look right here. Just a little more intense. And typically my contouring powder sets the foundation in this area, but I took the bronzer down further than I took the contour, so I had to really buff that out because I left some harsh lines on accident. So definitely fix as we go. I did the same thing on the forehead. We're buffing it out, smoothing that out so there's no more harsh lines. These eyelashes are super cute. They're black with the white on the outer corner, and I really wanted to use them. I bought them off Amazon, but they ended up covering the eye look way too much, and it just didn't look right, and it took away the shape of the reindeer eyes that I was going for. So we were putting on some Melt Cosmetics Supernatural Mascara, and we ended up with the MAC 88 Stunner Lash, which is my absolute favorite lash on the planet. Love them. See, in this clip right here, I have that white ended lash on, and it just didn't look good, so we switched. Cute! Now it's time to make ourselves Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm using the One Size Lip Snatcher lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick. Use that, throw on some lash glue after the lipstick dries, obviously, and then I covered it in glitter, and I was obsessed. You just want a true red, and I just barely got this One Size lipstick, and I really liked the red shade that it had specifically for this look. And I was going to use red gemstones as well, but I ran out of patience. I had a Silks class to get to, and yes, I went to Silks looking like this. And I like to say, if you don't like to be seen with people like me, you're embarrassed by it, you're freaking boring. So yeah, I definitely went to Silks looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's fine. It was fun. We had Christmas-themed silks anyway. Red, green. It was fun. And this is just a loose glitter that I'm using. It's like craft glitter. I got it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something like that. And it came out so good, you guys. I just love the sparkle. I honestly used to freaking hate glitter and now I love it. So now it's time for the pearls. We got these from Ulta and they are by Half Magic Beauty. And would it be a salty moment if I wasn't freaking out that I lost my lash glue and my tweezers for like the 80th time during my routine? Of course not. I literally get so frustrated with myself. I lose everything that I'm using when I'm doing my makeup. So many times I get so mad. But anyways, I love that I can buy just little packs of gems or pearls or studs or anything like that by Half Magic. I think that's the first brand I've ever heard of that actually sold those as a part of their products. And I love it. I think it's a total slay. Keep doing exactly that, Half Magic, because I don't always want to go and buy this entire kit of a certain gem or jewel or something like that. So the fact that I can just get this one little sheet is my favorite thing. And then we're adding Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb highlighter. And this is yet another little trick for you guys. You know how your highlighters get like super oily from the brushes and stuff? So if you take Scotch tape and place it on the highlighter and then keep ripping it upward, it takes off all the oils from your face and your brush stick to the tape and it clears it back off again. And it's so nice. This is the best highlighter on freaking earth, you guys. I don't even care. I do not care what you guys have to say. This is the it girl of highlighters. And then I'm going in with the NYX Plump Finish Setting Spray. Just set all of those powders back down into the skin. And then we go on a second layer of highlighter. This is even called the Rihanna Highlight, because this is how she applies hers, or has her makeup artist apply her highlighter. Highlight, spray, highlight, spray, highlight. And look at that shine. Oh my God. Girl knows what she's doing. That's for sure. And we're topping this off with the cute brown lipstick. This is also Fenty Beauty. This is the Icon Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Breadwinner. The best brown lipstick. It's like a mousse texture and feels so good on the lips. However, I will say if I could go back again, I would definitely choose a matte liquid lipstick instead, because this one did keep transferring. And last but certainly not least, the One Size Cheek Clapper Blush Trio. All right, this is the final look, baby. We did good. This is super freaking cute, you guys. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I was super bummed in the first place that I couldn't find my gems that I had bought for like the bridge of my nose going up into my eye look. So we had to compromise with the pearls. And I'm not even mad. This turned out so cute, so freaking beautiful. And it was also a lot faster because I did glitter on the nose instead of the gems that I had planned for originally, which would still be super pretty if I had the patience to do it today, which I did not. So you can do the gems if you'd prefer. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. I look so cute. Who needs a sexy Santa when you got a sexy reindeer? I'm obsessed. This is so cute. I'm gonna take so many pictures of this look, you guys. I can't get over it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you loved this look. And if you want to see something specific next, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll just keep rolling with the punches and doing whatever comes to mind. Like I said, we're kickstarting my YouTube channel off with some Christmas looks. So this is look number 2. I hope you guys love it. Thanks for watching. Love you.